everybody. Now yesterday you started to look at length and how long something is. Now today I thought we'd practice together. Now there's two words you need to remember, and they are the word long and short. They're the two words we're going to use to describe how long something is. Now in front of me I have got some worms, so let's pull you down so that you can see them too. We've got a red worm, a yellow worm and a purple worm. Now I wonder if you can point to the worm that is the shortest. Which worm is the shortest? The red one. It's the shortest worm. Excellent. Let's pop that one here. Which worm is the longest? The longest. The yellow one. Excellent, because its body is longer than the short red one. So if this purple one isn't the longest and it's not the shortest, what could we say to describe the purple one? It's the medium-sized one. It's in the middle. Now, if I take away the yellow worm, what can we now say about the purple one compared to the red one? The purple worm is longer than the red worm. It's the longest. If the purple worm is the longest, what can we say about the red worm? It's the shortest. So I could say the purple worm is the longest and the red worm is the shortest. Can you say that with me? The purple worm is the longest and the red worm is the shortest. But if I put the yellow one back, we know the yellow worm is longer than both of these worms. So now, which one is the shortest? It's still the red one because we haven't got a shorter worm. Which one is now the longest? The yellow worm, because the purple worm is the longest if we just had these two, but then I've put another longer worm on the table, which means the yellow one is now the longest. So now I can say the yellow worm is longer than the purple and red worm. We can also say the yellow worm is the longest. It's longer than these two, which means it's the longest worm. Let's have a look at the purple one. How could we describe the purple one compared to the yellow and the red? If you said something like this, then well done. We can say the purple worm is longer than the red worm. The purple worm is shorter than the yellow worm. And the purple worm is in the middle. Because the purple worm is longer than the red worm, but shorter than the yellow worm. There's lots to say about the middle one, isn't there? Now I want you to now have a go at describing the red worm compared to the purple and yellow. What could we say about the red worm? The red worm is shorter than the purple and the yellow worm, so the red worm is the shortest. Great job, everybody. Now, that's your challenge today. You've got a few challenges to complete at home, and I want to hear you using the language of length. So saying if something's the longest or longer, something that's the shortest and shorter, and compare them to the other objects. So even though we know the yellow worm's the longest, what else could we say? So we could also say the yellow worm is longer than the purple and the red, which means it's the longest. So think about all those words we could use to describe whatever you are measuring at home. Have fun, boys and girls, and I can't wait to see some pictures.